We're going raw. This time I'm actually gonna split to start. We did it. Good start. It's like, why isn't the timer going? Foolish boy. Of course the timer's not gonna start. This isn't PC. You dang fool. We... Very extreme. Everyone's favorite category. Very Euro. No, there's nothing European about this. This is American extreme. Okay, American easy. I don't know. Very extreme in the opposite direction. Classic joke. Will Olga go left or right? I think she's gonna go left. Called it. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, 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 yada. Wah, 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 wah. Ow! So I learned you can do dab drop on diagonal. It's pretty cool. You can do this. Oh, sir, did it! I did it! I did it! Fucking beast mode! I learned you could do this, and I'm gonna show it to you. Of course, will I actually be able to do freaking holds? Ugh. I could turn this down on my receiver. It's way too loud. I'm gonna be in trouble at Harrier. Whatever the loudest part of this game is. Tanker's pretty loud. Not the loudest, but it's pretty loud. Ooh, why am I... Whatever. Hopefully I don't need that bullet. Doo-doo. I have been playing VE, but I haven't done a run. Well, I did some tanker a few weeks ago. Oh god, I got tangled. I got tangled on my mic stand. Jesus.
You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time. Free.
Stay alert, everyone. If you looked at my tweet, you probably noticed I have it on 2 monitors. I still have it on the right monitor. It's to get around an issue of my capture card. Just so annoying, but it works. I'm not doing mag drop, I'm doing classic, hopefully.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
Freeze.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as
Good.
a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not... With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands...
Good.
...that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained. And it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will...
Meh. Good enough. There is no run, so it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure I get my photos, please. Please give me my photos. Shut up.
We,
All right.
the Marine...
That was all right. Like, wasn't like an ideal tanker by any stretch, but I did predict Dav drop, which was pretty sick, so. Ah, yes, HD collection. Where every codec adds 2 seconds. Which adds like 2 minutes to this run. Or something stupid. Like legit. Hey, Bob. Names would apply. And I can be a pretty nice guy. Sometimes. All right. I remember that my right bumper is spray. Or right. Or analog stick up. It's not a bumper. God, the flippers. Tappers. What are they called? What do you call them? I didn't have the menus up, right? It's fine. No, not sticks. No, I'm on an elite controller. Get wrecked. Get spun. Fool. Paddles. Paddles. They're called paddles. They call them paddles. I can't call them bumpers because that's L1R1. Those are the bumpers. Those are the paddles. It does have thumbsticks, but it also has paddles. You can map them to control buttons. Yes, you can. And I also can bind start to a paddle. So that it's great. It's awesome. So you can actually make it into a button, and I'm pretty sure even if you have the sensitivity cranked up to max, I think the button's still better. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty nice. Of course, I don't have a turbo button, but, you know, that's fine. Wouldn't be sick. Microsoft was like, everyone gets turbo if you spend all this money on this controller. That'd be so dumb, but also hilarious. Then turbo has to be allowed on every board. If you have an Elite 2 controller. If you give Daddy Gates the cash, he'll give you the goods. Yeah, you have to use the app. Circle is cancel. The only issue with my setup right now is that aiming with analog stick on the rifle is whack. I kind of have to use D-pad if I have this setup. What? Oh my god, I got seamed. I forgot about that freaking seam, dude. That seam, oh my word. That is the dumbest seam in the whole game. That one will catch you so hard. You're just like, why am I prone? What's going on? At least with the staircase and the porthole at the start of plant, it's like, okay, fine. But that one is just so dumb. I've never been caught by it. I've seen other people get caught by it. Never been caught by it in my whole life. And of course it happens today. Because still not used to that. I feel so weird not pressing X or square. So weird. Best to look into position first.
Who's that?
Let's see if I can do this.
Freeze.
Nope, failed. I tried. Can't say I didn't try. Yo. Nice. Hardest rooms in the whole game. No pressure. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, stop. So I'm still not used to... I have to like actually use my... I was using my ring finger. It is so awkward. Don't do it. Use your middle. Alright, that was not a great pump room, but whatever. I've seen better. I've done better. That guy hit me? Really? Maybe? It's not really high on my list, I'll be honest with you.
Who's there?
Like, as far as like new Metal Gears to learn, I want to learn MGMSX, which is not a solid game. I was supposed to learn Solid 4, and I kind of just stopped. I could see TPP, it's just, I don't know. I'm starting to run out of time as a speedrunner. I have to like give up on certain things to like learn certain other things. But it would be cool to do an anthology run. What am I doing? I'm not spraying. We really could use more TPP runners. It's kind of a shame that that game is... I mean, I run survive, so I'm already used to just like running around in a map. but a lot of that is just running around on a map. Hey, Shard. Aw, really? I did it, like, slightly too late. It's unfortunate. But this is my first split, so... Oops. I don't really care. This is just like a fun little run to do for all the wonderful people out there. You left the disc inside. Oh, God. All mistakes are allowed on your first run.
Who's there?
Alright, there is a new setup for this that is so much better than what I was doing before. I don't even need to aim the gun now. This is such a good visual cue. Alright. I think I would have been fine. Should have just went for it. But yeah, use the stickers on the right. Very good.
Who's there?
I learned Act 1. And Act 1 was fun.
Who is that? It's the enemy.
Nice.
Who's there? Who's that? Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
It's a bit slow. I think this gets slower because of Xbox. Like, legit. Because that whole right analog stick problem. But I was using the button. I don't know if it's still slow, though, on the spray because of that. No idea. Eek. It was almost right. Button should fix that. Okay. Assuming the... Yeah, that's not gonna work. That was bad. I knew that was... It was way too far to the right. I knew it from the sticker. It was way too much. It does on gimmicks, though. Oh, okay. Well, that was mediocre. That was a mediocre bomb rush. Bomb rush. Bomb disposal. Bomb rush. Bomberman. That was a mediocre Bomberman. Bomb rush. It's now bomb rush. Bomb disposal meet bomb rush. What is this weird ass angle where I'm like partially spraying the bomb? I was like, oh, I'm actually hitting it. I don't need to adjust. Okay. We'll go with it. All right. 1, 2, 3. Me now. God, it's just an awkward position for the mic. Thanks, Birkbay. Long time no see. Granted, I don't stream that much. Come on. You can do it. Hit the barrel. Nice. The one and only, as to some, yes. Oh, right. I want to be on... Damn it. I guess I'll do SOCOM. I was gonna do M9, but pretty sure you want to have coolant out for M9, not M9. Because now I have coolant on my previous. Oh well, it's fine. No biggie. Something felt really weird there. Ah, gotcha. Been watching Marathon instead. Marathon Durandal. It's an interesting role.
Who is that? It's
The enemy, I need help. I forgot to split fortune. It's okay, it was a terrible split anyway. Alright. Let's try this again. There we go. It's not hard. I just did it slightly too late. I'm too close. Slightly too close. You're a lumberjack and you're okay. You sleep all night and you work super all loud day. For some reason. Sorry about that. Jesus. 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 -0 on desktop. What am I doing? But Fabby, thank you so much for the tier 1. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the MGS runs. I'm still... Is that... I think I'm just not close enough. Nice. Okay. Split Fatman one. God, that Kodak, man. It's so long. If you're wondering why some of these are named strangely, I'm fulfilling a split name request from like a year ago. So that's cool. I have to do Fatman for one... I think this is the stream, or one more stream after this. No, one more stream after this. So. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the run, Fabby Dax. Rugged and raw. I need to menu to... EDU. Coolant. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like grinding this I'm just doing this for fun, just to put something on the board. I'm gonna be playing Ghost Babel. Or speedruns very soon, but gonna give what the people want, which is clearly this. All right, we're gonna go for it because we're stupid. Let's do it. Damn, it's too early, I think. A little too early. Told you it's dumb. It's Claymore time, baby. Right, I gotta remember, press Y. It's just like twin snakes. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. This is a stun method? Did I know that? I don't feel like I did. Oops.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are
Is it
clear to
faster?
enter.
I guess it would be, because you don't have to sit in there. Plant. Oh yeah, grenades do suck on this version, it's true. Just sweet fat man. Richard Ames!
You're Ames, aren't you?
Richard Ames, everybody.
King.
Classic pause buffer. Good luck on this crapola first run. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Wait.
Who is that? It's you. Send backup ASAP.
God, do I dare try this as well? Why not? Let's go wild. Hell yeah, brother. Stereals. That one's really not that bad. The visual cue for that one's pretty easy. But we don't aerial here, because it's actually slow.
Oh, dude, 4 strength, 4 stam, leather belt. Oh, lovely.
Heavy lifted with the 18-month, level 18 leather belt. Hell yeah. Thank you, Heavy Lifted, for your continued support. Appreciate it. I'm going to be getting rid of Streamlabs soon, TM, but I have to do a whole switcheroo to Stream Elements, which is probably going to take me like a couple hours, frankly. It's going to be annoying. All right. I have to learn how Stream Elements even works. They're not going to hear me firing the AK in the elevator. You need an explosion. I'm trying to keep the elevator door open. Okay, this is where analog kind of sucks when I have the sensitivity so low. like the become D-limes. I hate this menuing. It's fucking whack, dude. I don't remember how that shit works. There's like a wild menu you have to do there, but hell if I know. I don't even know why I'm bothering with the box, frankly. Forget about the box. Ay, ay, ay. No, not the B-man route. Is the B-man route end in box, if I recall correctly. Why was it like so? It sounded like he was screaming underwater or something. Is that just Xbox? Is that just how the Xbox version works? He just screams really quietly. That was so strange. He's just... I think he actually died. I think that was the first time Solidus actually died there. I don't think I'm gonna fight Solidus at the end. I think I'm gonna fight Richard Armstrong or whatever the fuck his name is. Solidus skip. You have to make him scream quietly. Yes, that is a setup. That is a very intentional setup. Everything there was super deliberate. The only thing that I could have done in addition was a half shot, but I don't need to do that. Louis Armstrong, that's right. Louis Armstrong. Don't need to go that long. Once his left foot's on, it's fine. Whatever. No, there is a whole thing about having the box out. Again, this was like a year ago when I was watching BMN, though. Maybe I'm dreaming this up, but... I think it's for this. So you don't have to use chaff or something? I don't freaking remember, man. Whatever. Hell if I know anymore. He was over the strut, so I just decided not to do that. Anyways, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, so I shouldn't even bother, let's be honest here. I like, maybe just in time realized, oh, I should dav, or not dav, stair glide. It's so easy to forget that one. Of course I'm going for Slim Glitch. Where I look like a chump. I'll look like more of a chump when I fail Swim Glitch, though. Let's be real here. Is D-Limes the only one who does Emma zips? No. It's very popular now. I'm not going to be doing them. I know how to do... Should have been rolling. But my fingers were a bit weird. I know how to do the first one. It's actually not that hard. But it's very risky to do that on HDC because you risk your run dying, so...
What is that?
But the first zip is actually really easy. Like, legit. It is not hard. It's a lot of inputs very fast, but it's not hard. Zips are possible on HTC. It's just that you risk Emma falling through the map and you soft locking the game. It's the same deal. It's risky. That was my understanding, but I mean, I haven't tried it out. You'll know if it's working very quickly. This, no risk, no fun. This is my first run. There's no reason to be risky. It is actually like there's practically no reason to do it other than if you really need the boost. And if I were to implement an Emma-zip, I would only do one of them because you're really risking your chops. This is my first playthrough ever. That's why I don't have splits. All right. I don't know about Nikita. I know about Nikita Skip and Ghost Babble. Does that count? Them combined, it's like swim glitch. So that's cool, I guess. Oh man, have I done this on this controller? On this profile? I'm worried I'm gonna have problems. I'm gonna like try it, but I'm a little bit concerned. That was a slow 2 cycle. It was okay. It's still doable on this sensitivity. It's just, it feels a little bit different. Who's president? Never heard of him. Colonel. Robot Colonel, help me. Thanks. I've done a lot of study. Before I played the game, I did like the Matrix thing where you like just upload the program into your brain. I was like, wow, I know swim glitch. There's still some quirks in the installation though, that's why I'm making mistakes. I should branch out to other Metal Gear games. I have to get those downloads, they're very expensive. I just went with this one because it's very popular. I'll swim faster. What a dumbass. Just don't swim at all. Go play PS2, you noob. You don't have to swim at all. Freaking idiot. Who wants to swim? I mean, come on. Why swim when you can run on water? Just ask our Lord and Savior, Raiden. I don't get the meme. I don't pretend to understand. I'm new to this. Okay. Your obsession with penis is understood. I hear you. I acknowledge it. I can also collect dog tags, but I don't got time for that. Dog tags and twin snakes, no. Now that is fun. This game seems like a bit of a chore. A lot of guards. A lot of guards. But in twin snakes, there's like 30 of them. It's fun. It's like a little extra on the top. Little extra. All right, time to open this door. Very crispy looking on series. Alright, I mean, this has been alright. It's for not like running this actively. I've been like playing the game, playing VE, but not running the run. This has been okay. See ya. Joel Mama's here. Get F. Yeah, it should work on HTC. It's just risky. Just like I was about to bump. Don't bump. Don't bump. Just guide her through. Oh, come on. No. God, menuing. You actually worked at a place called Joe Mama's. Why on earth would you name your business that? Besides to torment your employees. Or are you pulling my leg? Who would name their business that? Come on. Come on. Though if anyone would, it would be in Florida, right? It would be in Florida. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. To escort this murderer. Just look at my... Just look at my Twitter if you don't believe me. Emma is a cold-hearted killer. Twitter.com/plywoodgaming. He hasn't needed to, because no one cares about HTC. Like, no one cares about HTC. HTC is, like, it used to be that now, to be fair, back in the ye olden days, running the PC version was such a chore. Oh my god. It took me literal hours to make this thing work. Back in, like, 17. So, can you blame everyone? Of course, at the time, there was like a whole thing where the PC version was actually mixed in, and then it got separated. Then I ran Seoul US, which the IGT is different in that one, and then the boards finally got separated. Because you just completely break everything if you do that. So, yeah. For those who don't know, I broke both MGS1 and MGS2's leaderboards in the course of like 6 months. So that was great. Creating drama in MGS2 is a time-honored tradition. Turning blood off is faster. I need proof. Could be on 480i consoles. I could see it. Maybe the blood slows you down. Someone has. Wiki literally makes a distinction, says no one has success doing it on HTC. Okay. Maybe House did it. Well, if it doesn't work, that's fine. Because it kind of makes this version interesting in its own way. It's like old school. Very old school. I haven't tried it on PS2 yet. That'd be interesting. But the problem with PS2 is the load times. Getting killed. But on Xbox, though, original Xbox, it's the way. It's the way on OG Xbox. Everyone's favorite version to play. Certainly not laggy as hell and really awkward controls unless you get an adapter. So, optimize OG Xbox substance runs. It's all about that. It's all about that Emazip, baby. Assuming it works, which it should. God. Emazip on OG Xbox. That's how I truly punish D-Limes, is by grinding out, and myself by extension, is grinding OG Xbox substance. Limes tried and it didn't happen. Damn it. Is this like a PC thing? Is this like specific to PC? Have we tried every version? Thanks, Snake SoCom. This is the run. We're not doing another run after this. Something worked about the PC version that you can do zip. Well, it probably doesn't work on any HTC. And if it works on PS2, it's irrelevant because you lose so much time. You'd have, the only version you'd want to do it on is OG Xbox. There is no European Extreme and Twin Snakes. It doesn't exist. I've done, well actually no, I have not done EX all dog tags. I want to do that category. I did a fair bit of work on that category. Didn't find like every optimized strat, but I think I was the one that came up with the best heliport strat for EX ADT. I know there's some position you can stand in to get like optimal vamp shot. I don't know what it is. Do it? Sure. Right on it, boss. Next thing I'm doing is Ghost Babble. Ghost Babble. I'm doing decent. After this run, I'm gonna skedaddle to bed. Splits, who cares? Splits are pointless. Splits are fake. The only thing that matters is IGT. I don't know where to split anymore. Total waste of time. Just run games with IGT and the game tracks it for you. One, two. Alright, I'm not gonna do that roll this time because visual cue is awkward. Just mash circle, aka B, for that one. This is the controller, by the way. It's pretty great.
Been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
All blacked out. Those are the paddles.
You know this fellow?
Those are the paddles.
You remember me, don't you?
Clicky triggers. Thanks, Dice TV. The RNG is pretty much over at this point.
Have they altered your memory too?
Mostly. Paddle's good. I can have my pause button and spray on a button, so it is pretty great. Damn, my eye's been twitching a lot today. It's because I have to keep my eyes open so much for my job, so I start twitching.
They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little
It
while.
is a cool controller.
Brace yourself.
Thanks, Pyrak. Also, hello. Oof. All right. Time for the Tengu spree. I'm a delivery driver. For now. Dun dun dun. Nice ass. Jejunum. I was trying to remember what the hell this area was called. It's not Ilium, it's Jejunum.
Is there somebody there?
Well, I clear the gap, who cares? Whatever. I didn't fall. That's all I care about. Once you get this codec, just stand still. No need to move. Come on. One more, and then you hold select. Or back, in this case. So as far as playing this game on a Xbox controller, I don't really mind it. I'm still not really used to this controller specifically in terms of how to handle the paddles, but it's fine. Like, it's good. It's not, you know, it's not heresy. It's actually totally fine. Obviously, D-pad, it feels different because analog is, analog and D-pad are switched. But honestly, for this game, like, you mostly play on analog stick anyways. It's just for the menus. But you have to move between them regardless on DualShock 4. It's just some people prefer having their thumbs in the same position. I don't think it's that important, but I also have I have familiarity with all of them because I played a ton of 360 growing up. So, like, I really like that controller. I played the original Xbox as well. I just skipped up on an Xbox One because that console was garbage. But, I was about to, like, pull out stun grenades. Like, this is Euro. Like, what am I doing? Just kill him. Oh, I really like the DualShock 4. I think that controller is actually really good. I haven't tried DualSense, but it took me a bit to get used to DS4. At first I was like, this D-pad's too rubbery, these buttons feel weird. And then over time I realized, like, actually this is really comfortable. The only thing that sucks about that controller is there's two things that suck. It's the triggers being really mushy, so it's really easy to depress them by accident. And then the position of start and select or share in options is really crappy. I really don't like it. But they made that touchpad gigantic, so... Forgot to split Tengu 1. But did he forget Tengu 2? No. But will I forget Tengu 3 or Tengu 4? Do I ever get wrist pain from Speedrun? You have to practice good hand health. You have to, you know, do exercises, okay? You don't want to do it, you don't want to speedrun for hours and hours on end and hurt your hands. It's all about good practice. I don't really get wrist pain. When the only pain well, you wanna always warm up your hands before you game. Now sometimes I don't, but I will do stuff just while I'm doing nothing, you know. Keep my hands limber.
And their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks.
I kind of want to do like a survey in MGSR about various information, like controllers, and you will find that most people prefer the PlayStation controller.
Those days during the Civil War were as real as they come.
There are people who run these games on Xbox controller though.
Split between life and
No, there's no performance difference. The difference is that you can't use a disc, so you'd have to download it or already have it downloaded on your profile or whatever.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
Now for Tengu 4.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I
You can't even install this right now. It sucks. Hopefully they resolve that. You cannot, sadly, unless you have already gotten this on your Xbox, you can't get it. The only other way, like, you could play it on a 360, of course, like, but you don't want to do that for speedrunning. It's not good. Yeah, getting the DS4 working is annoying as hell, so. I didn't get the JP versions installed, which was a mistake. But I got Peace Walker and 2 and 3 installed, so I'm good. But I like the DS4. I think it's way better than the DualShock 3. For me, it's DualShock 1 was the best. DualShock 2 is comparable, but pressure sensitivity is amazing. Then DualShock 4. I'd even say DualShock 4 is probably better than DS2 in certain respects, but I mean, put it equals. I don't know about DualSense though. Hi, Ed boy.
Let's go. Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets interesting. Let's go.
I got lucky. Really, really lucky. Really good Solidus.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met.
It's pretty much a perfect Solidus
I remember
for me.
now. Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Other than maybe slashing faster. I mean, I got 1-dash counters. The shebang. Well, that's my first run of VE on HTC.
I think I found something to pass along
Now
to the future.
we just
What?
hope this thing does
He
not
said
freeze
all
on
living
credits.
things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking
It's
about
honestly the
baby?
worst thing about this
Yeah.
version, honestly. It's not the...
Genes aren't the
But
only
I've
thing that
had
pass
crashes
on.
on PC
There
as
are too
well.
many
I've
things
had weird
not
stuff
written
happen
into
on
our
credits on
DNA.
PC.
It's up to
So-
us to teach that to our children.
It doesn't freeze on
kind of
Xbox
things?
Series S.
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry.
If it doesn't freeze on Series, then
Sorrow,
is that a PS3
joy.
issue?
We'll tell
Specifically?
them everything together.
Is that a
You've never seen it freeze on
proposal?
any Xbox.
This is for your
It's only
ears.
PS3. PS3! Ah! Screw that console! And Shield. Of course it's Shield. Why Shield? Frickin' Shield. PS3! Go back into the Stone Age, PS3. Well, clearly I don't need to name the last split Don't Freeze. Well, we should still hope it doesn't freeze regardless. Oh, let me mute this. Shut up. Shut up. Have I used a PS4 to emulate Metal Gear Solid? No, and I don't want to. Next question. The NVIDIA Shield. There are ports of MGS2 and MGS3 HD on the NVIDIA Shield, which I think still technically are the fastest versions, but they are awful. Like, they suck. You don't want to play them. I don't think there is if you have a computer, personally. Listen, if you want to emulate old stuff, like legit, you want a device for that, the thing to get is the Mister. You get a Mister kit. Granted, I don't think I'm going to buy a Mister until they do. Eventually, they're going to do the next FPGA level for the Cyclone, and then they're going to be able to emulate even more stuff. Dreamcast, that'd be pretty sick. Probably in 5 years. Mister's cool though. Sell your whole retro collection, just get a Mister. Not a bad idea. Turn that money into controllers and the Mister. And camera lenses and computer parts. Probably a graphics card. Graphics card costs twice the price of a home console. Isn't that ridiculous though? Like, it was one thing when you spent $700 for a graphics card and it's like, okay, I could have gotten a console. But then when it's like double the price of a console, it's getting kind of absurd. It's a bit absurd. It's a little goofy. So yeah, this run, I'll give a little rundown of how this run went. Tanker was meh. Meh. Really meh. God aims. Nice. Fine enough Harrier. But weird menuing. That was fine. Slow 2-cycle swim glitch. Swimming could be better. Not a great Jejena. And I was confused at the end of Tengu 1. Good enough Tengu 2. Raise is raise. Best Solidus ever. Literally does not get better than that Solidus. If you want textbook Solidus, there you go. It was pretty much textbook. I had like literally the best luck possible. When's normal? I'm glad you asked. Normal PC first. Actually. I think. I do want to go back to normal though. because it is the superior category. Don't at me. Well, if you do, we can talk about it. It's fine. But this category is fine. I have and will continue to give this category a lot of crap, but it's actually just, it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. Limited, but fine. MGS4 is emulatable. You can play MGS4. Like, you can play it. You just need to have the rig for it. As time goes on, yes, I think MGS4 emulation is the future. That's how people are going to run the game. And also, it's going to be more fun to run because the frame skipping is... You know, we were dazzled by the look of the game in 08. Fair enough. But over time, it's... And thankfully, it aims for 60, so we're not limited. So that's cool. So it can run at steady 60, which is great. But normal everything... I like Euro. It's just rough. Scam likely. I like Euro. I like Extreme. It's a really cool category. It's very intense. Hard is the best. At one point, I was considering running hard. Legit. And then I said, no, I'm not running hard. I'm just going to stick to normal. I'm just going to stick to normal. Hard is the most marginal difficulty in this whole series. Seriously. Like pretty much every game where there's multiple difficulties, hard is just, it's just there. The only one that was like, okay, had some things going for it was Twin Snakes. Hard Twin Snakes is intriguing. Everything else, it's just bad. Even Ghost Babel, it's bad. It's just like slightly easier, very hard with more resources. Who cares? I mean, if it's like, okay, this is how like to me, my logic is for Ghost Babel, hard is any percent, very hard is Big Boss. Because running any percent very hard sucks. Because you have so little health to work with. If things go wrong, you just die. Is this live or recording? It's both. I'm live and recording. TTS is intriguing. It has some stuff going for it. So I'll give it that. Sub 10. Hot dog. I think. Just barely. I did pause a bit, so that'll help. I don't know how the IGT RTA correlation is going to be. We'll see in a moment. And time 109 flat. Okay, that's decent. I'm 8 seconds slower than Proof. Okay. Like a minute? No. Well, it's a minute and 9 seconds. Okay. I did pause a bit. At one point, I paused for a moment to like adjust. So that's why there's like a pretty big discrepancy. Any plans for the next GDQ series?